Hello and welcome to your class today. Now today we're going to look at page 66 and 67, grammar exercise 2, and we're going to correct. Okay, so are you ready? Here we go. Now let's look at exercise A. It says complete the sentences with a word from the list. Now on the list we have anybody, anything, anywhere, no one, nowhere, someone, something, somewhere. No, these indefinite pronouns that we have been studying now recently. Now we have an example. We didn't do anything special last weekend. No, so I have a negative sentence. No, we didn't do, so we need to use anything. Now, let's have a look at sentence number 2. Did you know anybody at the meeting today? Did you know anybody at the meeting today? And of course, now we have an interrogative, a question. Now we usually use any and the other words like anywhere, anybody, anyone, etc. in sentences which are questions. Now let's look at number 3. It's very boring in this town. There's nowhere to go in the evenings. No, there's nowhere to go in the evenings. Well, I think if we want to say that the town is boring, no, there is nowhere to go in the evenings. No, it must be negative. No, excellent, very nice. Now let's have a look at number 4. He couldn't find his keys anywhere. Again, here we have a negative sentence. No, he couldn't find his keys anywhere. What about number 5? I met someone from my old school at the party last night. I met someone. No? So we have here an affirmative sentence using someone. I met someone from my old school at the party last night. And what about number 6? Lucas has something to tell you. Lucas has something to tell you. Now again, an affirmative sentence with something. Number 7. I phoned twice, but no one answered. Now here we have our negative, no one, and I think we have but. No, so I phoned twice, but no one answered. No, the phone call was not answered. And number 8, we found somewhere to stay in Dublin. It's a nice little hotel. And now again here we have affirmative, no, with some. How are we doing? Any problems? If there are any problems, just let me know. Now let's move on to exercise B. Now, exercise B says, now look at the picture, mark the sentences T, true, no? Or F, false. And you must correct the false sentences, use something, anything, etc. Now, let's take a look. We've got our sentences in letter B. Here we go. Now, number 1 is the example. Let's have a look. There isn't anywhere to sit. Well, that's false because there's somewhere to sit. Now, if you look at the picture, we have marked, the yellow places where you can sit. Now, what about sentence number 2? The man on the right is eating something. Well, is this true? Yes, it is. It's true. The man on the right, look, there he is eating something. Very nice. What about number 3? Nobody is dancing. Is this true or false? This is false. Excuse me, this is true. Excuse me. Look at the picture. Excuse me. Now, there are people doing lots of different things, but no one is dancing. What about sentence number 4? There's nothing on the ground. Is this true or false? This is false, no? There's something on the ground. Let's look at the picture. Well, there's a ball on the ground. No, there's a plate on the ground. No, there's a towel on the ground. So there is something on the ground. What about number 5? Someone is playing with the dog. This is true. Look, there she is, playing with the dog. Can you see? Number 6, the man who's cooking isn't wearing anything on his head. No. This is false, no? The man who is cooking is wearing something on his head. Let's get the full answer. Is wearing something on his head. Now, the man who is cooking is wearing something on his head. Now, let's look at the picture, shall we, to prove it? Look, oh, there he is, wearing something on his head. No, he's wearing a chef's hat. He's wearing a chef's hat on his head. He's wearing something on his head. Now, the last sentence, sentence number 7, there isn't anybody in the water. There isn't anybody in the water. No. This is false. There's somebody in the water. No, there is somebody in the water. Let's have a look. And there he or she is. So that's exercise letter B. Let's have a look at exercise letter C. Complete the sentences with a word from each list. No? So you must choose an adjective and you must choose an indefinite pronoun. So my adjectives are bored, boring, exciting, my favorite, relaxed, anyone, anything, nothing, and something. Now we have an example, which is number 1. Let's see. My friends did something unusual on holiday. They swam with dolphins and they said it was really exciting. Now, so we have something and exciting. Now, let's have a look at number 2. The children were bored because there was nothing to do. Now, so the children were bored because there was nothing to do. Number 3. Claire thought the party was a bit boring because she didn't know anyone. Now, so we need boring and anyone. Claire thought the party was a bit boring because she didn't know anyone. And number 4. Tim is relaxed because there isn't any homework. He isn't doing anything, relaxed on anything. Tim is relaxed because there isn't any homework. He isn't doing anything. Now let's look at letter D. It says answer the questions in full sentences so they are true for you. Now I have included my own answer. So let's see. When were you last bored because there was nothing to do? Well, I was bored in confinement because there was nothing to do. Number 2, have you ever done anything unusual on holiday? Was it exciting? Well, I went camping in Sweden a very long time ago, which was something exciting. Now, again, I'm missing my answer. Let's see the whole answer. No, which was something exciting. Now, I went camping in Sweden a very long time ago, which was something exciting. Now, number 3. When did you last go to a boring party? Did you know anyone? Well, I don't remember a boring party because I usually know someone, maybe just one person, but someone, no? And number 4, when did you last go to a shop and not buy anything? Well, I went to a shop, in the Christmas sales, but I didn't buy anything, in the sales after Christmas. So I went shopping, but I didn't buy anything, or I bought nothing, no? So those are my answers. Let me know yours. Thanks for watching.